Blackstone Publishing and Skyboat Media present Lost Worlds and Mythological Kingdoms, edited by John Joseph Adams. Stories by Tobias S. Buckell, James L. Cambias, Becky Chambers, Kate Elliott, C.C. Finley, Jeffrey Ford, Theodora Goss, Darcy Little Badger, Jonathan Mayberry, Shauna Maguire, Ann Owomayela, Dexter Palmer, Cadwell Turnbull, Genevieve Valentine, Carrie Vaughan, Charles Yu, and E. Lilly Yu. This book is read by Gabrielle de Cuir, Janina Edwards, Justine Eyre, Susan Hanfield, Roxanne Hernandez, Emily Rankin, Stefan Rudnicki, and Judy Young. Introduction by John Joseph Adams. Here be dragons. That's what maps used to say when you reached the end of the known world. Or so many of us have been led to believe. A 2013 article in The Atlantic, however, casts doubt on that truth, which seems likely to be apocryphal. In his research, the author, Robinson Meyer, found no ancient maps that bore that phrase, though it is found on the Hunt Lennox globe from 1510. It's a phrase that's fired humanity's imagination for hundreds of years. What lies beyond the edge of the unknown? One of those things we imagined might lie in that distant beyond were so-called lost worlds or mythological kingdoms. Even if you're not familiar with those exact terms, you likely have heard legends of such fantastical places that were once thought to be real: Atlantis, Shambhala, El Dorado, Shangri-La, the Kingdom of Prester John. This evocative idea was often explored in fiction as well, particularly in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, in such classics as The Lost World by Arthur Conan Doyle, Herland by Charlotte Perkins Gilman, The Land That Time Forgot by Edgar Rice Burroughs, King Solomon's Mines by H. Rider Haggard, and Erewhon by Samuel Butler. The above-mentioned novels were all published more than 100 years ago, and relatively few modern writers have turned their attention to this trope in contemporary times. In the present day, of course, there's very little of our world that can be said to be unexplored. To discover a lost world or mythological kingdom today would be a truly stunning event. And so, is it even possible to tell such stories in the modern era? That was the challenge I put to the writers in this volume, and their response was an enthusiastic and convincing yes.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?